On this Juneteenth, we wanted to take you to a rodeo that's celebrating the black cowboy culture.
Beyonce may have inspired a new generation of country fans with her latest album, but for the folks you're about to meet, it's been a way of life for years. Check it out.
For 14-year-old Courtney Jackson, it's school during the week and weekends at the rodeo.
I've been in the rodeo life my whole life, so it's kind of natural.
Riding since she was 2, the junior barrel racing champion is about to compete at the Bill Pickett Invitational Rodeo in Fort Worth, Texas.
Teaching our children, about the roots, so I think it's very important. That's why I definitely want to support it.
We came all the way from South Carolina, and it's her birthday.
After the release of Beyonce's Cowboy Carter, there's a renewed interest in Western culture and fashion. Here, fringe, cowboy boots, and hats are on full display.
My color is blue, like I have the blue shirts, a blue hat, and my horse boots are blue.
It's the African-American, Pan-African flag.
On this Juneteenth, the Bill Pickett Rodeo celebrates its 40th year. It's the only all-African-American touring rodeo, a place where cowboys and cowgirls showcase their athleticism, courage, and grit. Valeria Howard Cummings' late husband, Lou Vance, created the rodeo in 1984.
Black cowboys have been left out of the history books, television, movie screens. We need to tell our own story. And here we are 40 years later, performing all over the United States to sold-out crowds, and we're very proud of that.
Naming the rodeo after legendary cowboy Bill Pickett.
He created the rodeo event called steer wrestling, or bulldogging, and it is done in every rodeo across the world. And he was black, but nobody knew that.
Grand Marshal, Emmy Award-winning actor Glenn Turman.
I grew up in a time where kids would say, you can't be a cowboy, because, you're black and the cowboy. Back in those days, they didn't use that term, black. We were Negro or something derivative of.
Black cowboys and cowgirls are for real. We've raised our children up in this lifestyle, and it's taught them a lot of responsibility. So, it's important to know that, guys, we are just all one big melting pot.
The Tyus family is just one of many multi-generational competitors.
Nothing better than having your wife traveling with you and being a part of the rodeo, and then top it off, you have your kids competing too in the rodeo.
My grandchildren actually compete in rodeo, so man, it is definitely a family event, family affair.
As for Courtney, she's a 4th-generation Texas cowgirl, carrying on her family's legacy and even competing against her own mother, Kanisha.
I'm competing against a product of mine. Yeah, she's my competition. It's all love and game. Competing against my mom is actually really fun and exciting because she's one of my biggest competition. There's other people like in my family, like my grandma, that's her talking.
And when we in the arena competing, it doesn't matter if it's Courtney or Kiki. I'm there to win. If she can't execute it, that's on her.
Courtney's grandmother, Stephanie, is an all-around Bill Pickett champion.
I rodeoed all over the world.
And when she's not competing, she's calling the shots as a part-time announcer.
I consider myself semi-retired. It taught you how to be competitive and sportsmanship at the same time, I think.
For today's riders and spectators alike, the rodeo is more than just winning or losing. It's about preserving a rich history, often overlooked.
I've had so many people, their first time here at the rodeo, come up and find me and just give me a hug and say thank you for creating this. We are so proud to be African Americans and see what you guys are doing.
The Bill Pickett Rodeo heads to the West Coast next. You can see them in Oakland, San Francisco, and Los Angeles, and they will be in D.C. for the finals in September.
Very, very
awesome.
cool.